Welcome back to Primetime Local News. Josh and Buck in for one more hour. Now, switching over to the pro side of things, plenty to celebrate if you're in the Calgary region, or I guess the southern half of Alberta. If you're anywhere
Red Deer
north,
down. Red Deer down.
Yeah,
usually,
basically Red Deer down, and even half of Red Deer because there's a lot of oil diehards there too.
Yeah.
But if you're in that upper half, a little less to celebrate, unfortunately.
Yeah, a tale of two different teams. Calgary Flames become the first Western Conference team to clinch a playoff spot. They weren't even on the ice on Sunday, but they still clinch. Edmonton Oilers knew it was going to be tough. They pick up a big win against Arizona on Saturday, but yikes, they did not look very good against Vegas. Their goaltending didn't look very good. A lot of breakdowns. They look like a tired hockey team, and rightly so. Connor and Leon played a ton Saturday night, and they tried to play a ton again on Sunday, and they had nothing left in the tank. A bad turnover by Leon resulting in a goal there in Vegas. They go to St. Louis on Tuesday, and simply put, the Oilers fans will think we still have a chance, just like that Dumber and Dumber movie. Yeah, you're saying there's a chance.
You're telling me there's a chance.
And it's a slim chance. So they have to win out. And as simple as that. They cannot lose one more game, and then they're done. So if you're an Oilers fan, yes, Jim Carrey comes to mind.
I guess if you were a Battle of Alberta fan as well, that's a little disappointing because had they been able to get a little bit of momentum, you could have thought maybe there's a chance that we have a Calgary-Edmonton first-round matchup. Obviously, the Jets looked inconsistent, but in strong there as well. Just switching gears over to the NFL, where the news never stops, much like the NBA, and a couple of big trades and big pieces of movement across the league. So Antonio Brown leaving the Steelers. The big one, though, the really big one, that I don't think anyone saw coming, was Odell Beckham Jr. going to the Browns.
Yeah, and a lot of people say, I didn't see it coming, but there was talk out of New York that they were looking for the right team, the right package to move him. And when they finally moved him, I don't think anybody thought Odell Beckham would be going to Cleveland. And I don't think anybody would think after that trade is done that the Cleveland Browns are now one of the top 10 teams to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, 12-1 odds, I believe it was.
Wow, that's amazing. But if you're a Giants fan, you're sitting there, okay, we're rebuilding around an aging quarterback. Eli can't get the ball to his receivers. Beckham complained about that right in the media in New York and said that, you know what, he can't get me the ball. What am I here for? So Beckham goes from the Big Apple, the big showcase, to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I was going to say, if there's one team that could screw up this much talent, it would be probably
the Browns.
Probably the Cleveland Browns. Switching gears once again, let's bring it back to Calgary, where there's the annual tarp sale for the Stampede.
Yeah, the Calgary Stampede tarp sale is coming up on Thursday. CPCA drivers will be there as well. And more than anything, how Alberta kind of looks at it as in a whole, the Calgary Stampede tarp sale is a barometer how economic times are in Alberta. And many times it's been a gauge. So be interested to see how that gauge is judged on Thursday night in Calgary. And then they come back here, the CPCA drivers do, for the CPCA tarp sale on April the 2nd, the Lloyd X ground. So it'd be interesting to see how everything shakes down Thursday in Calgary.
And I believe that'll be one of your talking points tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow night, the Tuesday night sports show between 6 and 7 on Real Country 95.9, live from the Canadian Brew House. We'll talk Calgary Stampede tarp sale. On top of that, Jay Reach from Tampa Bay Sports Radio will join us talking about the Red Hot Lightning. Jason Greger from TSN Radio at Edmonton will talk Oilers. And also Paul Waldo will be in, our football insider, a 3-time Grey Cup champion, as we look at all the crazy doings in the NFL, as well as what is the CFL doing and why are we looking to take our brand all over the planet.
That's been yet again a hot topic among the CFL for the last couple of weeks. And that season also not that far away.
Not far away. Not far away.
As finally we get a glimmer of sunshine in this part of the world. Thanks again, Buck, and thank you all. Enjoy the rest of the show here on Primetime Local News.